Greetings again, friends. Chris here, and the topic of this video here is called Stoplight Thoughts. Now, in my book, I talk about how this stoplight on Highway 31 right outside of my apartment just freaks the heck out of me. Or it used to, at least. And sometimes, I'm fallible, I'm human, sometimes it still bugs me, and I just figured out the reason that it bothered me so much. Because when I'm driving, I'm focusing on the road. I'm focusing on the green light. I'm focusing on other cars. But when I'm sitting there at the stoplight, it's just me and my thoughts. And me and my lies of my body. My body plays tricks on me and tells me I can't do certain things. And every once in a while, and more than once in a while, very often I get these spasms that my body just ceases to do what it's supposed to do. And it does. It scares me because it's like, my hand's on the brake, my hand's on the brake. If I was ever to have a hard enough spasm, suddenly the hand's not on the brake anymore. But, the thing that I've learned is I got to realize my body's limits. I can't push it too hard. If I'm nice and calm and patient, it's fine. I think that's so true with anything else. You got to accept who you are. That doesn't mean you limit who you are. You just realize it might take a little bit longer. Patience is beautiful. Now, negative patience or patience where you're feeling like a slave to a situation, that's not good. But patience, always knowing, always believing, always dreaming, that's where it's at. Now, the thing with the stoplight is you don't have actions to occupy your mind. So your mind runs wild, and I think it's a pretty common human experience to just get fearful. And that's what happens so often to me at the stoplight, and I think it happens with a lot of people. So I would just hope, and I pray again, that when you're sitting at stoplights in real life and metaphorically, have those aspirational thoughts, have those belief thoughts. Sometimes it takes years for them to come true. But if we're always broadcasting them with our brains, they're gonna come true. Smile. Believe. I felt kind of silly doing this, but when I first started my blog, I was like, I'm a writer. I'm not hoping I'm a writer. I'm not thinking I'm a writer. I just simply put, I am a writer. And then within, I believe it was 18 days to the date, I got notice I was going to be published for the first time. So sometimes when I say something, it might come off as cocky, but you got to believe it, that if I say it, I believe it in here. And it might not be true today, but time is overrated anyways. It will come true someday if you believe hard enough and you smile hard enough. So I am a writer now, and now my next step is to be a mogul in the making. So make sure your dreams are coming true. Get a clear idea, a simple thought in your mind, and just repeat it over and over to yourself. You don't have to be obsessive about it, but once or twice a day, with a smile on your face, tell yourself what you want to have happen. And sometimes things might happen incrementally, and sometimes twists and turns will come to slow you down. But when those stoplights come, don't be fearful. Be joyful. Know there's something to learn, something to believe. Anything is possible, my friends. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, and thanks again for watching.